Hey friends, welcome back to Kimmy's Kitchen and more. Hope you guys are having a great day, great Saturday. I have two hauls to share with you guys. One is a small one and one is kind of like a medium-sized one. So yesterday, Friday, my daughter and I went by and seen my son for a little while and said hello to him and everything. Wow, he had a little bit of a break. And then we went into town and did a little shopping. I wanted to go to Hobby Lobby and my daughter wanted to look around and see what they had. We hadn't been in there in a while, and it seems like when we do make it in, it's a kind of a rush thing. We just kind of rush through. It's always super busy when we go, and we just really don't get to take our time and look through everything. And yesterday we did. We really went looking and searching and got some stuff. But we also went by the mall, and my daughter and I went into Jcpenney's, and we went by Target as well. The only thing I found at Target was I'll have to show you guys. I'll have to do a shorts on that maybe later today. I got a Prince record, Purple Rain. Super, super excited. It is a beautiful album. The album is actually purple, which I loved. I love purple. Oh, by the way, my other love, dachshunds. Becky, I figured my friend Becky would love that. And then she loves dachshunds too. And I got my little dachshund earrings on. And so we went by, we just kind of made a day out of it. We just went around to a bunch of different stores and searched. And we actually didn't go to TJ Maxx or Ross. They had some things going on down that way. The traffic was pretty busy. So we just stayed up on the other end and went by TJ Maxx and the mall and Hobby Lobby and everything. At TJ Maxx, like I said, I got the Prince record, the Purple Rain record. It's got a bunch of songs on it. And then I got some dog food for Daisy, because their dog food there, the cans of the Purina one was just as comparable to the price at Walmart. So I went ahead and got it. And then I needed some more of the setting spray. So I really like the e.l.f. They did change the look of it. It is more of a greener, kind of a sea green kind of, instead of the lighter mint green. I'm hoping that the formula hasn't changed. I know we all talk about that. I was just watching Rosemary over at Rosemary You Rock Art today, and she was talking about formula changing on something that she was hauling. And I had commented and said, yeah, they had changed the formula on my Caress soap, and it actually irritated my skin. So it is different when they change the formulas sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse, depending on who you are, how your body reacts to it. So anyways, I think this one will be fine though. It looks pretty much the same when you shake it. So I got the Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray from e.l.f. at Target, and then, like I said, the record and the dog food. And then we went into the mall and we went into a lot of stores. We went to American Eagle, Aeropostale. We didn't find anything in either one of those stores. We also went into Belk, nothing. And we went into Jcpenney's, and my daughter tried on a pair of jeans, but she didn't like them, so she didn't get them. But then while she was trying them on, I went over to the makeup area. They have a little store in there. It used to have Sephora, but now it's something else in there, and it's just got all different types of brands of makeup and perfumes and colognes and things like that. And they had a section there of e.l.f. and is buy one get one 50% off. So I asked my daughter, did she need anything, because I've really been wanting to try this Holy Hydration Daily Moisturizer from e.l.f. I have really been wanting to try this. I've heard great things about it. And so I wanted to try it, and I wanted, if she didn't want to get anything, I was just going to have to find something else. But she found the e.l.f., which I have this as well, the Halo Glow Liquid Filter Foundation. So my daughter got this one, and then I got the Holy Hydration Daily Moisturizer. So not started wearing it yet, so I can't really tell you guys anything about it, but I'm super excited to try it. Currently, I'm using and using up the matcha ones, the matcha cleanser. It's a tube of cleanser, and it's a facial moisture, AM facial moisturizer that Lois over at Life with Lois had sent me for my birthday. That was two of the items that was in my birthday package. So if you haven't watched that video, go check it out. Under my I got quite a few videos from all my friends here on YouTube, and also my husband and children that had gifted me for my birthday. So yeah, I'm currently using that, and I really like that. I looked it up on Amazon just for the cleanser. I haven't looked for the moisturizer, but just for the cleanser, it was $40 on Amazon, which is not horrible for a good cleanser. If it's going to do good for your skin, and I can see where it's actually pulling out some of the red irritation, the red and purple undertone irritations that my cheeks get and my nose. So if it's like a redness relief and it's going to help, I'll go that route, you know what I mean? And I can use the Holy Hydration Daily Moisturizer. It's with hyaluronic acid, jojoba seed oil, and vitamin E. I mean, I can switch it up, see how I do for this, or I can use this just at night. I do have a really good night one that I use, but I'm gonna go down that rabbit hole. I'll do that in another video as far as talking about facial cleansers, moisturizers, day and night, and that sort of stuff. I'll have to do a video on that, maybe for like a Mask Monday or Get Ready With Me. But let me just go ahead and get into this Hobby Lobby haul, because I'm super excited to share with you guys. I got this pack. Now, their fall decor was 40% off. They may have had some 50% off. I think they did have some 50% off, but their Christmas was all 50% off. It said except for lighting products, but I got two of the mini Christmas trees, and they of course have lights on them, and they were 50% off. So I'm not sure if they just mean string lights. It didn't specifically say, it just said lighting. But these were $6.99 and half off. So I got all these because I'm going to put these across my mantle. My mantle's kind of one of the last things that I have to do in my house before I do a video and share with you guys. I'm hoping to get that. Honestly, I was hoping to get it up this weekend, but I cannot because I have another video I need to do tomorrow for a review. And then I could try to get it up on Monday or Wednesday. But definitely by Wednesday, I want to have up the fall home decor tour. And I usually do the living rooms, the kitchen, dining room. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do much of my hallway this year. Sometimes I'll do little things, but we'll see. Anyways, let me get back to this. I'm going down that rabbit hole again. I got this because y'all know I love hearts. Hearts all year long, right, Susan? Susan from Susan's Heartstrings. We both love our hearts. And this was $5.99. This wasn't, I don't think this was 50% off, just like the Christmas and the fall stuff. But I'm gonna put this probably in my kitchen because I've got hearts in there. Honestly, I have hearts everywhere, all throughout the house. I got this. This was 50 off. This was $8.99. It's 6 feet of the leaf garland, all different color falls leaf garland, and this is going to go up across my mantle. And then, like I said, the pumpkins are going to be scattered throughout, but you guys will see that when I do that video. My daughter actually found this for me. It is an outdoor glass bird feeder stake. We can put bird seed in it, or which the squirrels will get in and take, or we can put water in it, whatever. But it was $11.99, and it has a hummingbird on it. It says hand painted glass, and it was so pretty. I said, oh gosh, yes, I got to get that. It's so beautiful. I may only have it out for a little bit this year. You know, when it starts to get super cold, I don't want it cracking or anything, but it does come with a stake. So They love to take care of our birds and our squirrels, our little spoiled squirrels that take all the bird feed and steal my strawberries and whatever else they can find. I got this bag for my daughter actually with the cat lady box I got for her last year. They were doing a special at Christmas time. I think it was like $10, $5 or $10 for the box. I honestly can't remember. It was $5 or $10, or actually no, I think it was 15, because it's usually more than that. So I think it was like 15. But it came with all kinds of stuff. It came with a little mat that you can use either for outside of their litter box or their food bowls, whatever. Put it under the food bowls. It came with just all sort of stuff. It's a really great box. And then I got this, and of course this was half off as well. It was $8.99, and it's a little snow globe, and it's got the manger scene in it, and it's got the sweet little bird sitting outside there. No, I'm sorry, that's not a bird. I thought that was a bird when I looked down. It's the little like the drinking, I forget what they used to call them, but anyways, it's got Joseph and Mary and baby Jesus in there. Yeah, so that was really pretty. I like that. And I love manger scenes. I collect them, and I leave them out really up until after the first of the year. I leave them up when I first put them out. I got this for my son's house, and I'll pull it out. You pull this out. Always test them when you're at the store, and also look all around, because I was showing my daughter, oh, look what I got for Dominic's house, and she said, Mama, you need to take that one back. That one's broke. There was one broke off, so I'm glad that she was with me and that she saw that, because I wouldn't have seen it until I got home. Okay, and then I just turn it off and put it back in, and then that preserves it until my son's ready to use it. So I got that for his house. And then this was not a regret, but I wish that I would have done something differently. So I got this one for my house, and I've always wanted one, and this one lights up too. I've always wanted the big one. I have the big green one, but I've always wanted the big pink one. Ever since I've seen Tony over at Creative Chica Halls and more, ever since I've seen hers, I always wanted the big one. Well, they have them on sale right now they're like, I think they're $40 or $49.99, and then they're 50% off. And I really regret not getting it yesterday. I don't know how long that sale is going to be on for, but I really want to kind of run back in and get it, because that's an excellent price. And Walmart doesn't always have them, and they don't usually put them on sale. They'll just sell them out. So gosh, I really hope that maybe I can get one before the end of the season, because like I said, they have the big ones. But I did get this one. So I got that one for my house, and then for our house, and then the green one for my son's house. And then we also, my daughter, she had a cute idea. She was looking at the stamp pads. They have the stamp pads for paw prints. It's like a little kit that you get for your dogs or your cats. And last year we had made some for Bella's cats, and or 2 years ago. Yeah, because it was right before Max had passed away. We'd made them for Max and Ruby and for Bella's cats. But we don't have Lily yet, of course, and we didn't have her, so she's just getting ready to be a year old in October 22nd. She'll be a year old, so, which, I don't know what, we got her something too. We got her a cute little stuffy, it's a stuffy birthday cake. It's pink, it says happy birthday on it. I don't know where my daughter put it, but we got that for her too, for Lily. Anyways, my daughter saw that stamp kit, and then they also had the one that's kind of like the foamy, when you put the paw print, and we have one like that of Max that the vet did when he passed away. But my daughter wanted to do one with like a stamp kit, and she said, do you have the little canvases? And I said, I don't think I have enough to do all the pets. So I definitely have a lot of stamps and different color stamps, so we didn't need those. So she went back and started looking, and they had these hearts. She opened them up to look at them. They were $2.49, and you get four of the magnetic canvases. Yeah, and we have Daisy's too. We did her paws a couple years ago too. But yeah, she got their hearts, magnetic canvases. So once we do once we do the fur babies, we can put them on here and then put them on the refrigerator. So we got those. So that'll be a little craft that we'll be doing. And then, last but not least, I saw this beautiful vase. I did see one thing that I really regret too not getting. And I would rather get it. I'd rather not get it and regret it and go back and get it, or, you know, hope that it's there, than get it and be like, why did I buy this? You know what I mean? I try not to be an impulse buyer. And so I saw these beautiful candlesticks, and they're like gold, and they almost look kind of patina looking, and it had a bow on it, much like how this bow is designed, kind of like with that like ruffly kind of look. And they were gold. The bows were gold. The candlestick was beautiful. They had a small one and they had a large one. They only had two. They didn't have two small and two large. They had one small and one large, and I guess the set was made that way. But I regret not getting it because I just think it would be so beautiful in my dining room. And I'm like, Kimmy, why didn't you get that? So I probably, if I get back to look for the Christmas tree, I will get that too. Probably the two candlesticks, if they're still there. They literally had one of each out. So that's the thing I need to not take my time on, not sleep on going back. Anyways, I saw this beautiful vase, and I love this, and we have all this blue and white in our dining room. Some throughout our kitchen, but for the most part, it's more gray and like that Tiffany blue color in our kitchen, where in our dining room, it's like all this royal blue kind of color. But I thought that was so beautiful. I went out, so when I came home, went out to my rose garden, and my husband actually liked this too. He said, well, that will look good in the dining room. I said, yeah, that's what I got it for. But I went out into my rose garden and I got some flowers. I got a red one, a hot pink one, and then the light pink one. And this poor little baby here, he's like, there is water in there. I don't know why it's looking that way. Maybe just because it's small and the stem is small, so it probably isn't getting all the water that it needs, all the nutrition. So that's why it's looking a little parched. But yeah, I got that, and I thought that was really pretty for my flowers. And once these die off, I may get something. I'll probably get something from Trader Joe's that's going to last a little longer, because I love going and getting the flowers from there. My daughter and I love looking around there. So yeah, that is everything. Those are my two hauls: Hobby Lobby and Target and Jcpenney. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sure you'll see that little toy of Lily's, because I'm sure we'll do a little birthday video vlog when her birthday comes around. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. And until next time, bye y'all. And hey, if you like this video, please be sure to hit that subscribe button, the like button, and the bell notification so you won't miss any of my uploads. Bye y'all.